We are back today, then, viewers, looking for the automatic promotion places. It's the 2nd of January, and injuries have caused us to dip into the transfer market as well.
Can you hear the sound?
Form has slipped a little bit then since that Brentford game. We've gone 3 games without a win. After the Brentford game, we lost 2-0 to Ipswich at home, which was a really disappointing result. All 3 of these games was against lower opposition as well, in games we should have won, and that was summed up with a 0-0 draw away at Oxford. And then in a local derby against Preston, we survived in the 90th minute after being 1-0 up and drew 2-2 with Preston. They scored 2 goals in quick succession late in the second half, but Reece Williams from a header in the 90th minute after Vargas opened the scoring in the 27th minute saw us draw 2-2. Hector Vargas as well will be missing from the middle of January as he's going to a South American under-20s cup competition, which means we'll be without him for the majority of the month. I think we've literally got today's game in the league against Middlesbrough and then he's gone. Those results then see us sitting in second position at the moment, 3 points off the automatic promotion places. A win today against tabletop in Middlesbrough would go a long, long way to those automatic promotion chances. Fingers crossed we can do it. We lost once to Middlesbrough this season in a 4-3 game where we will be looking for revenge today. And let's go have a look at the major injury we have had. So the injury is Rory Watson, who has damaged his Achilles tendon and will be out for 4 to 5 months, which left us with one goalkeeper. And in the 2 games he's played 2, conceded 2, kept 1 clean sheet. Not done too bad to him, to be fair. But Watson, we are missing him. We are going to miss him, so we've had to dip into the transfer market. So let's go have a look at who we've brought in. So Grant Samuel has come on loan from Manchester United. He will likely be ahead of the pecking order than Ashley Pearce, who has stepped up in the interim. Nothing a week until the end of the season. It's only a deal till the end of the season, but we are paying £55,000 a month for the 19-year-old Welshman. I think he can really do us something this season. 2.5 star, potential to be 5-star player. But I think for 6 months, he could come in, be our first choice keeper, and he could be the reason and the difference between automatic promotion, the playoffs, or nothing at all this season. But let's go get this game kicked off against Middlesbrough and see if we can get a new year started in the right way. So the starting 11 for today then is Samuel in goal, making his debut after signing on New Year's Day. Mosquera at the back with Lindsay, Moore and Ferguson alongside him. We've already fielded some transfer offers for Ferguson, which we've rejected. Walsh and Doyle Hazer in the middle today. Murphy's on the left, Wilkes is on the right, and Hanson Rowan is in behind. Tulloch leading the line for us today. We've had a few offers as well for Leighton Clarkson, so I think we will have a busy January transfer window of keeping players here. Hopefully we can reject the offers and the players won't be too disappointed. Let's go get this game kicked off and pick up those 3 points. We've just said to the boys then that all the pressure is on Middlesbrough today and we have got nothing to lose. The leading 3 in Wilkes, Murphy and Tulloch don't always have the firepower that we need in this division, but I think the fitness levels of teams at the moment, and with Vargas going, we really need to get them 3 working together. Hanson Rowan I'm not really worried about. He's had a decent season so far. Emery Moore caused us all sorts of problems in that first game, and it's gone across our 6-yard area. It's flicked on, and Akpu has just put it into the back of the net. Look at that. Flicked across, and Apoku in the area just before the goal line, pokes it home with a free goal in front of him. Grant Samuel was drawn out to the ball and we go 1-0 behind after 29 minutes here at the Riverside Stadium. We've only seen that one highlight so far, 1 shot on target for us, which is disappointing coming into half-time. Very, very quiet game so far. We need to give the boys the words of wisdom here. The words of wisdom have been put in, saying they have got the ability and go out there and show it, as we almost go 2-0 down immediately after the half-time whistle. But we are dangerous from corners, which Mosquera heads on to Lindsay. Over the bar, Mosquera's great delivery. Looking for Liam Lindsay, and unfortunately, nothing comes of it. Will we have to call upon the substitute soon? I think we will. Gabriel with a long throw in for Middlesbrough. We head it away, but Pero picks it up for them. He's picked up a booking. Emery Moore caused us all sorts of problems in the first game, as we mentioned. Jensen, back to Pero, Gabriel, the man who started this move with his long throw, tries to get the ball in, but Hansen and Rowan deflects it well, but he just loses it. He's tried to take it too far, and Middlesbrough come forward, showing their quality. At Palm, and it's just inches past the post, and Grant Samuel there should have done better for me. Had it covered, I think, but still didn't look all that comfortable. We'll wait for this high after 65 minutes, and we will look at making some changes to try and influence this game. We'll demand a little bit more here. Middlesbrough at 1-0, certainly we could try and hit them on the break and get a goal as Tavernier is on this left-hand side for Middlesbrough. Deep in the area, but Doyle Hayes picks up the loose cross. Hanson Rowan, here's the counter-attack that we talked about. Hanson Rowan tries to feed it through to Tulloch. He makes the move, but Middlesbrough are equal to it. Mosquera into Murphy, turns on this left-hand side, cuts inside to Hanson Rowan, inside again to Doyle Hayes, back to Mosquera on the left. He gives it into the middle now. Walsh looking for Wilkes on the right-hand side, finds Wilkes, back to Hanson Rowan. And Hanson Rowan with a golden opportunity, and it's off the outside of the post, and it remains 1-0 to Middlesbrough. We will make the changes now. Josh Murphy will bring him off. We'll bring Brad Young on. Tulloch. We'll bring Matt Jackson on as well. Like I said, it's a very depleted bench at the moment. And we'll bring Reece Williams on for Liam Lindsay. Just because his stature at the back and from set pieces could be a real nuisance if we manage to get some close to the Middlesbrough net within the next 20 minutes. We will start playing for set pieces soon as Samuel collects the ball from an easy Emery Moore shot. We will put that instruction on. Play for set pieces, because I think when we have corners, we are very, very dangerous. Hanson and Rowan gives it back to Ferguson on this right-hand side. Inside to Moore. Finding Walsh in the middle of the park. Long ball through to Jackson. Young is onside. Brad Young looking for his first goal in Salford colours and fires it straight at the Middlesbrough keeper. But the ball ends up back at our feet here with Walsh. Wilkes over the top to Young, the man who's just had the golden opportunity, to Jackson. And again, straight down the middle of the goal, and the keeper is equal to it. We had chances in this second half, and we just can't find anything. We'll demand a little bit more once again. Gabriel with a throw in. Paul, which Moore heads away, and he picks straight back up though for Middlesbrough in all red. And they come forward, try to get the ball here. But I think when we've gone forward, since the second half, we have looked good. But if Middlesbrough... I thought the ball was going in there. I thought somehow, somewhere, that ball was going to bobble over the line. Second half, we've been a lot better than Middlesbrough here, and to me, a draw would be a fair result. This is going to be a disappointing loss. We've not even looked at the league table yet. And that's a big, big loss in the course of this season. Thrash the arms, tell the boys we weren't good enough there, because that first half really, really let us down. Second half, we did improve. We had golden opportunities, but we made it too easy for Middlesbrough. And we started the day in fourth, and we end up in sixth. And the form we're in at the moment needs to change if we aren't going to get anything out of this season. Luckily, Sunderland seem to have lost. Palace have drawn. Sunderland have lost, so they remain on 47 points. So it's very, very tight up at the top, and we need to have a look at where we'll be meeting back, and hopefully we can come back in those top two positions. What we will do is then come back for the game against Crystal Palace right at the end of February, so it gives us a lot of games to get stuck into, and pick up some much needed points. The only team around us is Bristol City at the time, but they're one of those teams that could fall out of it. They're not much better off than what we are, but Palace are a team that is better off and vying in those positions that we want to be in, and it gives us a good opportunity to get the January transfer window done and get our teeth stuck into the second half of this season. But if you have enjoyed that, please don't forget to smash that like button for me, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again for more next time.